Hello everyone. Welcome to Soumya's Diary. I am Soumya Pati. Today we will discuss about food processing sector and the initiatives of Ministry of Food Processing Industry. So before coming to the initiatives, let's have a glance at the strengths and weakness of the sector. So if you are good in geography, then you must be knowing that India is bestowed with diverse agroclimatic zone that brings diversity in raw material. Various types of fruits, vegetables are available here. Then, what about consumption? Domestic consumption is increasing. Due to increasing income level, the consumption pattern is also changing. There is emerging scope of functional foods, means foods giving benefit beyond their nutritional values. Then geriatric food means food for older people, that is senior citizens. Then youngsters are now preferring low fat food. Due to increased tourism activity, there is also demand for ethnic food, means food originating from heritage or culture of a particular group. For example, Indian thali. So there is a domestic opportunity. That's quite obvious. In addition to the domestic opportunity, there is also global opportunity. We are connected to international food markets like Gulf, Middle East through sea route. Then what is the problem? Why the sector is not able to meet its potential growth? That's because of the limitations. So what are the limitations? So there is inadequate infrastructure. Infrastructure like storage capability, transport facility, they are lacking. Similarly, transfer of knowledge from lab to land, that is not happening efficiently. So what is the response from the government? The government is facilitating the sector by setting up of special economic zones, agri export zone, mega food park, and promoting macro food processing enterprises. So let's discuss in detail. So the first one is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana. It's a central sector scheme. The scheme aims for agro-marine processing and development of agro-processing cluster. So what is agro-processing cluster? There are individual farmers, self-help groups. Their produce will be collected at the field collection center and then will be moved to primary processing center. The center will have facilities for cleaning, grading, specialized cold store, pre-cooling chambers. Then they are collected at central processing center. The central processing center has facilities like controlled atmosphere chamber, pressure ventilators, ripening chambers, irradiation facilities, steam sterilization unit, food incubation cum development center. From here, the fresh products and the value added products will be sold to the customers or it will be exported. So there is need of adequate infrastructure, supply chain management and quality check. The mega food park scheme under Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sampada Yojana will provide the mechanism for supply chain. Then who will set up? Any individual, any government organization or non-government organization can set up agro-processing cluster. The financial assistance will be provided. So the next problem is perishable nature of agriculture products. Thus, there is need of cold chain facility, transport facility, the distribution network. Under Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sampada Yojana, scheme of cold chain, value addition and preservation infrastructure will be there. It will provide integrated cold chain and preservation facility without any break from the farm gate to the consumer. However, only cold chain is not enough. There is need of methods for enhancing shelf life of perishable item. There is need of value addition that may reduce the wastage. For example, tomato sauce. Tomato sauce has more shelf life than tomato itself. In order to provide such facility, unit scheme is there. Then we understood about the infrastructure at agro-processing cluster. The infrastructure can be divided into basic enabling infrastructure and core infrastructure. The basic enabling infrastructure includes roads, water supply, power supply, drainage. Similarly, the core infrastructure includes warehouse, cold storage. There is also need of land to accommodate all these infrastructures. The agro-processing cluster will take care of all these necessities. Then there will be the scheme for backward and forward linkages. We also need total quality management. What is total quality management? It is a management process where errors will be reduced continuously. There will be streamlining of supply chain at continuous basis, and there will be well-trained employee. So all these will enhance customer experience, better customer experience. Apart from that, there is need of customer facility. Apart from that, there is need of customer safety, public health, and need to meet the standards of the food regulatory bodies. The ministry has engaged technical agency for assisting organizations involved in it. The scheme also has a dimension for research and development, promotional activity, skill development. I hope you got an overview of the scheme. Now let's discuss about Operation Green. Operation Green was proposed in the budget 2018 and 19. The ministry has formulated a scheme for integrated development of tomato, onion and potato value chain. The objective of the scheme is to develop tomato, onion, potato cluster and strengthen it through targeted intervention and thereby enhancing the value realization for farmers. The next objective is to bring price stabilization by providing subsidy, a dashboard, that is market intelligence and early warning system that will provide a platform for various information related to tomato, onion and potato, including the price fluctuations. There will also be farm gate infrastructure that will reduce post-harvest loss. The objective also include to increase the food processing capabilities. Then under Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, PM formalization of micro food processing enterprises are there. Financial and technical and business support will be provided for their upgradation. There is also one district and one product scheme. Why one district and one product? This will facilitate the economies of scale. What do you mean by economics of scale? It means if you manufacture more, then the cost per unit decreases. Similarly, if you focus on one product, its supply chain, the cost per farmer will reduce. This will bring competitiveness in the market. There are some initiatives mentioned in my article. Link is given in the description box below. You can go through. I hope you got an overview of Mega Food Park scheme. Now, let's discuss about Agri Export Zone. The concept was introduced in 2001 through EXIM policy. It takes a comprehensive look at a particular produce located in a contiguous area for the purpose of developing and sourcing raw material, their packaging, and that leads to final export. For export facilitation, financial assistance and fiscal incentives will be provided. Then there is Agro and Food Processing Special Economic Zone. One special economic zone is to be developed by Tripura Industrial Development Corporation. The SEZ will focus on rubber-based industries like threads, tires, bamboo industries, textiles and agro-food processing industry. Hopefully, these policies will develop a thriving food processing industry in India. So that's all for today. Meet you tomorrow with another topic. To stay connected, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your precious time.